All right, that's better. All right, yeah. So basically, get back in here. Welcome to here, getting back into things, the groove. I have gotten me and my mom got together and went for a shopping trip and got me a nice little clipper set. So yeah, now I'm looking actually clean, yeah, nice and yeah, shaved down real good. Um, but yeah, and that's great. It's great. But yeah, yeah. Basically, what I'm talking about right now is something that's really been annoying me for a while, but it's gone into high gear, high gear lately, and basically, yeah, is my job situation now. I used to work. I no, I can't say I used to work yet. It's not official. Yeah, but I currently work at a place I'm going to call Valkyrie. All right, that I've been calling Valkyrie, and I'm still going to call it Valkyrie. But here's the deal. Uh, that's not his real name, of course. And basically, I can't say what his real name is, but here's the deal: it's a place where it's considered essential, very important. And yeah, I agree. And there are, they need bunches of people to get in there and do work, do work and stuff, and they're willing to pay some money for it, and that's great. That's great, and I'm very happy that I'm getting paid what I'm getting paid. But here's the problem: lately, here's the problem. See, I basically have to deal with basically, I got a medical accommodation from my doctor saying I'm only allowed to work 3 days there. All right, and I went through the trouble. Here's the deal: this is not something I was just like, oh yeah, no, hey, I got medical accommodation from my doctor. I can't work, can't do this work and stuff. You don't need confirmation. Here's a note. Ignore the handwriting. It doesn't go. It wasn't one of those things. It was like, here's a note. It's totally from my doctor. Just take it at face value. No, it was never not one of those things. I went to the organization. I went through their specific medical accommodation procedure. Okay, they gave me the papers. I took the papers to the doctor, got them filled out, took them back, got them filled out, scanned them to HR, to the HR for the whole organization, and gave it to the local HR, to local HR. Right, so it's all good. They know I have medical accommodation to only work 3 days a week. Right, and so that's what I've been doing. I'm having, was having some issues where I would be like, I have to leave. I can't work 3 days a week. I gotta go. I can't work this day fully. I'm not feeling up to it. Gotta go. But now we're starting. Definitely thank you, God. I'm thankful to God. He has helped me do better, and I'm learning tricks of the trade, things like that, to help me actually complete my 3 days. But lately, I've been getting the garbage bin out there. I've been getting. Don't worry, girl. It's just a garbage bin. My cat's in her little drawer space here in the dresser. It's all okay, good. It's all good, girl. It's all good. So, what's going on is I've been trying. I've basically been doing my 3 days. Okay, doing my 3 days, getting through it, and then it's like it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. All right, Sunday morning at Sunday morning, after work-ins around 6 o'clock, because we're at the peak season, 6 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. So 6 o'clock, we leave. Go home. I gotta get my bus. Take my bus to my train. I take it. I'll get home. Then I get to relax for from Sunday. I get to relax from Sunday uh, to Thursday again. That's how it has been for the whole year. That's the deal. But lately, they've been tacking on extra days. Okay, they've been saying, "Oh yeah, they're tacking on." First, though, the first times it happened, it was instantaneous. I look at my schedule. I only see my 3 days. I schedule on my phone. I only see 3 days. And I'm all good. And then next thing I know, I'm getting in trouble for not working a day that I was supposed to work. I'm like, what? It wasn't on there. This time, it was on there. Right when that happened, I got basically they have there's like a sort of a a little wiggle room. There's some, let's say, time that's set aside so that you can, if you have an emergency and you have to leave the job immediately, can't come back that day, you can use that. That makes us what that stuff will use. What doing that will use, and also can get used if you miss a day of work. You lose all of it. You get like 10 hours, and you lose all of it. You can lose all of it if you miss a day of work. So lost all my stuff, all that. It was wiggle room time. So I called him, told him what's going on, and he said, "Oh, it's mandatory extra days." I'm like, "That's okay." Uh, then my mom was like, "Yeah, talk about how you have medical accommodations." So I was like, "Okay, talk about medical accommodation." So I talked about it, and they transferred me over to the medical accommodation section of the place. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, apparently you do have medical accommodation. Let me just give you your time back. Done. All good." This time, what happened was last week I worked for 3 days like normal, and then but I see that there's another day scheduled for me. I'm like, okay, look, obviously that's a mistake because they know I don't work 3 days, more than 3 days a week at that job. So that's the way it goes. Lost all my medical accommodation time. Lost no medical accommodation. Lost all my wiggle room time. So I called them again and told them I have medical accommodation. They transferred me, and then the guy's like, "Oh, for some reason, your medical accommodation is null and void." Now I'm like, "Why?" It's been deactivated. I'm like, why? I didn't deactivate it. They didn't say to give me any. They didn't say you want to deactivate your medical accommodations. Working only 3 days a week at our place. So I like no. I would be like no, but it's been deactivated. Most likely because they are wanting people to do stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you guys hire new people all the time. I see a good dozen or so a day of people in where is that stuff? And I can't do that. I would give the in their they that are obviously new. They got their new introductory papers. You have a good half dozen or so, maybe more, a day. Why not just have them do it? If you want someone to work days, someone you don't want to work those some other days. Have me do my stuff, and then have someone else do that stuff some other day. Well, apparently that's not how it's going. What's happening? What I think is happening is they're doing it on purpose to get rid of me, because basically, first they did that. That one. First they deactivated the medical stuff. I tried to figure out why. I found that out earlier. They deactivated my medical accommodation. I'm like, why would you do that? As long as I'm working here, I'm going to need that. So then I was like, okay, whatever. Hopefully, that's good, all taken care of. I talked to them about it. Hopefully, that's all taken care of. Let's get on. Then they have to give me one extra day of work, and it's like, the real accommodation is deactivated. So, yeah, you will not be getting your wiggle room time back. So, okay. The wiggle room time is the only thing that's between me and getting fired. And this week, I saw that there were 2 extra days scheduled. 2 extra days scheduled. So it's like, yeah, I missed one because I don't work that day. And I'm gonna miss this other one because I don't work that day either. So yeah, this might be it. I might be getting fired from my job, and that sucks. But I can live with it because it took a long time to get there. Basically, I had to take a bus downtown, then take basically a subway from downtown to where I live. We live now, okay? Because there's some other bull crap happened to the last house, So yeah, doing that, that's long distance, and I can get rides. I have gotten some people are helping me get rides and whatnot, but yeah. If that's the end, then I'll live with it because that's how it goes. I'll go and work someplace else. I'm going to go further where I am, further away from, basically, further from where the job. I'll just go basically see what's around this area, and there is some, at least I know a few shopping centers around here, so I know there are a few shopping centers around here. So I'll look around for something, hopefully that pays around the same amount as the other job paid, and we'll see what we can do. If the work is not as strenuous, I'll definitely be able to work more days than 3. That'd be great. You know, we'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. I can do night shift because I'm used to night shift. So, yeah, it's a bullcrap that they would resort to such things. You know, and it's just like, yeah, what's going to happen? What will happen? Of course, is they'll be like, oh no, he wasn't here he missed a day 1 week and missed 2 days the next week. You know, he doesn't want the job. That's job abandonment. He's fired. You know, that's probably what they're going to do, and that's fine because they know full well that I have medical accommodation to only work 3 days a week. So at that job. So yeah, they're most likely trying to fire me, get me fired, and that's fine. You can have that fun. Not having me work with them, you know, they were always capable in saying I was too slow anyway. So you know, they can have a lot of fun. You know, just enjoying, you know, having other people do that. They have thousands of other people that they can use. They can have. You know, hopefully, I live near that area. You know, and that'll be better for them and better for me because I don't want to work there anymore. And they'll do something else that hopefully pays around as much and is less strenuous. That'll be great. So yeah, I'm looking for the bright side of it because it's important to look at the right side of things like this because it's bullcrap. So I'll say see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube TV and Art. Hopefully this video will go through I'm using my tablet that I used to use in my other house. Hopefully it will work. Plug into the computer. It's had issues sometimes, but hopefully it will work this time. So see you guys next time. Check me out. My stuff still working on getting internet on, but you know we'll figure this out. Also yeah. So basically, what's gonna happen with this one is I'm going to transfer it to my computer down there. Then I'll transfer it to my phone over here. Okay, and that's how that's gonna go. So see you next time.